Hi, my name is Carrie Matthews. I'm a certified nutrition consultant, and I've spent much of the last 10 to 12 years teaching nutrition and cooking classes, as well as working together with clients and their own individual dietary needs. Now, today we want to go over a few of the basic principles of nutrition to empower you to make good and healthy choices for yourselves and for your families. So to start off today, I want to read one of my favorite quotes with you. It's from Hippocrates, who is known as the father of modern medicine. And in 431 AD, he said, "Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food." And I think this was much ahead of his time and gives us a good foundation as we go forward. Now, we all know that we have to eat, and the elements of our food and fat is needed for energy storage, as well as being essential to every cell in our body. For example, the cell membranes of every single cell in our bodies are made up of lipids, which are fats. So if we don't get enough fat in our diet, we actually are being detrimental to each and every cell in our bodies. Both fat and protein can be used as an energy source when we run out of carbohydrates to use. And this principle is behind the ketone diet, which is gaining popularity nowadays. I won't go into this in detail, but I just wanted to let you know that that's the principle behind that diet. Now, maybe you've heard of the phrase a balanced diet. There are various schools of thought out there about what the best ratios are. For example, there's an 80-10-10 diet, which is 80% carbs, 10% fat, 10% protein. But today I just want to focus in on one of the most commonly accepted ratios, and you're welcome to research more about other diets and other ratios out there. So it's generally recommended that we get about 50 to 60% of our calories from carbohydrates and about 10 to 20% of calories from protein and about 20 to 30% of calories from fat. Now, we just have to remember here that these numbers don't equate to the amount we eat or the weight we eat, but to the calories that we eat. So just to clarify that, carbohydrates are 4 calories per gram. Protein is also 4 calories per gram, but fat is 9.5 calories per gram. So you see that it's not exactly equal when we start to weigh out or measure our food. Now, in addition to the macronutrients, there are also micronutrients. Those are our vitamins and our minerals. Minerals are things such as calcium, iron, zinc, and so on. And the vitamins are further broken down into 2 main categories. They're the water-soluble vitamins, which are vitamins B and C, and the fat-soluble vitamins, which are the vitamins A, D, E, and K. Those last ones, the fat-soluble vitamins, can be stored longer in the body, whereas the water-soluble vitamins have to be consumed on a more regular and steady basis because they leave the body with water instead of being stored in the fat cells. Another really important aspect of our diets is fiber. Now, fiber keeps our digestive system moving by creating bulk and fullness, so we feel more satisfied when we eat, and we also have a bulk to keep our digestive system cleaned out. Fiber can also absorb some toxins, and it also provides a home for the gut flora or the microbiome or the good bacteria essentially that live in our digestive tracts. So that's another really important aspect to what we eat. Now, another very important aspect of our diets are the phytonutrients. These are the nutrients or chemicals found in plants which give plants their color, flavor, and smell. They have a protective effect for the plants as well as for us when we consume them. So you can think here about antioxidants, but there are thousands and thousands of these phytochemicals, and they're still discovering new ones. Like I said, they are things like the antioxidants, but they also have a hormone regulatory effect, as well as assisting in cardiovascular health and prevention of cancer and a wide range of other health benefits. I just want to mention a few other points in this video today. First of all, I really believe that when it comes to nutrition, it's best to have a healthy lifestyle consistently rather than following this or that diet. Diets can make us feel like we're walking on a tightrope or trapped in a box of I can't or I have to. But having a moderate, healthy, and realistic lifestyle gives us a stability to have true health, and it's actually freeing in that sense. It's also really important to remember that our food choices have density, both density of energy and nutrient density. You may have heard of the phrase empty calories, which are basically high energy, low nutrient foods. But the better bet is to eat nutritionally dense and low energy foods. This is especially true if you're trying to lose weight or if your body is trying to heal from an illness. Now, I personally advocate a whole foods, plant-based lifestyle in my own practice, and will go into depth about that in other videos. But I do want to mention that when we look at all the points that we've talked about so far, it makes a strong case for a diet rich in plant foods. Plants are naturally nutrient dense, as well as being rich in fiber and water. This, in combination with the ethical and environmental reasons, is why I live a plant-based lifestyle myself and why I recommend it to my clients. So be sure to check back for related videos on more in-depth topics. I'm really excited to share with you tips and tricks which will help improve your well-being and help you to live a happier and healthier life. I hope this brief introduction was helpful and informative, and if you have any nutrition questions or topic ideas, please let us know. Thanks.